Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 4. Starting.
Welcome, and we've got... He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Here we go.
On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Now look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's House in at the 3 spot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And, well, whatever your feelings may be on the Rockets, you can't deny their offense works.
Yeah, it does work, really. I mean, I agree with you. Second in offensive rating last year, 4th in effective field goal percentage. This team knows how to produce points and be efficient in doing so, and they stay with their approach. They don't let teams take them off their game plan.
Richardson finds Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Now here's Westbrook. A 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
No good from Simmons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it out to Harden from downtown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Now here is Harris. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto. A solo fast break. Here's Tucker. Finished off the break.
A difficult cover on the break. Tucker can beat you both squaring up and at the rim.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Harris. Over House. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Harden against Simmons. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden way outside.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Left side, Harris. Rockets with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Westbrook against Simmons. Passes it to Harden. Jacks up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Horford. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Outside Westbrook. The pass to House. Capella with it, guarded by Harris. Capella kicks to Westbrook. Puts one up from 19. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Clint Capella.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Westbrook pulls it in.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Westbrook. The shot by House is no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Richardson.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
Pass to House. Passes it to Harden. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Poked away. Here is House. For the three. The kick out to Westbrook. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Harden can't hit. The 76ers trail by 13. Harris dishes to Simmons. Here's the floater. Great positioning on the putback. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Pass to House. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Simmons inside. Guarded by Tucker. Outside, Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid. 4 on the clock. And it's Harris off the drive. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rockets leading by 11. Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. From 10 feet out. Westbrook finds Tucker. Horford against Harden. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Houston gets it back.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Horford, no luck. Rockets shooting just about an even 40% to start. It's Harden with the drive, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Capella. Cephalosha comes in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Horford. James Ennis comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Richardson. 3 on the clock. Here's Ennis. And that one is off. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Houston. They lead by 14. And the pass to Cephalosha. Harden against Simmons. Harden with it. He's coming off a 34-point game against Phoenix.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Now McLemore. James Harden missing on the 3. McLemore, the pass to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Fades. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Rivers scanning the floor. Harden outside. Back to Rivers. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. No good on that one. And Houston the other way now. It's Harden with the drive. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Ball stolen. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's McLemore outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense. Moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Rivers. And it's Simmons penetrating. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
Free throw good, James Harden. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Rivers. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ennis. That one off the back iron and out. Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's Thibault. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Rockets on top, up by 15. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously I did.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Chandler. Rivers out there with Harden. And it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's McLemore in at the 3. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Harden draws the double. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Joel Embiid. And, of course, Clint Capella.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harden. And here's Ennis. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 10.
You give Embiid these looks, and he won't turn them down, and he'll make a good percentage of them.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Thibault. A 20-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Here's Thibault. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. The Rockets pull it in. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Harden draws the double. Dishes it to Chandler. Now here's McLemore outside. Moves back up. Harden outside. Houston needs to get a shot off. Rivers. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. You know, at this point in his career, Austin Rivers has proven how deadly he can be as a weapon, Clark, off the bench.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I like the energy that Rivers comes in with. I mean, he pushes the tempo and looks for his shot as well. And I think he can play either guard spot effectively.
Passes to Scott. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Now here's Rivers, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harden outside. Count the basket. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Scott, the pass to Thibault. Pass to Korkmaz. From deep. Chandler with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They get it back. Here's Rivers. And he's way off from outside. And it's Ennis with the ball for the 76ers. 19-point game. Embiid, the pass to Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Rivers. Jumps up and finished off by Rivers.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Cephalosha. Daniel House is checked in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. And then for Philadelphia, Al Horford's checked in for Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for James Ennis. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Korkmaz. Now McLemore following Al Horford's three-point attempt. All sorts of time. They get the rebound out left to the wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 9.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
Here is House. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Richardson. The pass to Simmons. Six on the shot clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here is House. Back to Westbrook. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. McLemore, the pass to Capella. Here's McLemore. Pass to Tucker. Over Horford. That one, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris with it. Westbrook picks him up. Capella against Horford. Passes it to Thibault. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And it's Capella missing. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors. And that one drops for him.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. They get it back. Houston leading by 20. McLemore dishes to Westbrook. A 3-ball. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
But they'll get another chance. Kicks it to House. Back to Capella. Houston moving it around. Pass to Westbrook. Over Richardson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers ball.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. James Harden is second. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
On the wing, Harris. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's House outside. Buries the long-range jumper. House has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Harris. Back to Simmons. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Westbrook with it. 15 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, after the Sixers were knocked out in the second round for the second straight year, there was some speculation, and I think unmerited, whether Brett Brown might be let go as head coach. The players voiced their support and made the decision easier to bring him back, and I think it was the right one. He's done a fantastic job as the leader of the Sixers.
And here is Simmons following Russell Westbrook's 3. Shoots over Tucker. Harris trying to get free. Off the left rim and out.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Over Horford. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. Richardson with it. Now defended by McLemore.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Now Westbrook. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. James Harden getting it done for Houston. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been poor.
Brett, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 27 points and 1 rebound. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
As we've seen, the deceiving quickness of Harden makes him so difficult to guard. He can go from slow to fast in an instant. Can stop on a dime, or he can take you all the way to the rack.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here's Harden. Here's the three. Westbrook can't get it to go. Richardson against Harden. Richardson, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Westbrook. Harden outside. And the rejection by Embiid. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Out to the right wing. Richardson the pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. It's Harden with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 29 in the game.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Now here's Richardson. The pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Richardson against Harden. Mark, a big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Josh Richardson. Over Harris. Westbrook can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Harris passes to Simmons. Bucket is good. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to House. To the inside. Tucker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella. Cephalosha comes in for Danuel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Harden the pass to Rivers. On the wing, Cephalosha. Rivers against Simmons. The three from Cephalosha. The Rockets again can't hit.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Harris misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Scott. Over Rivers. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Houston. Hits Harden with the drive. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Harden with the stop.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. Embiid finds Harris, trying to get something going, and he drops that one in. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Cephalosha misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. And the 76ers also making a change. Ennis, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Simmons against Cephalosha. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
The pass to McLemore. Now, here's Tucker. Over Embiid. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Cephalosha's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Rivers. Harden outside. There's the 3. That shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Outside, Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Tucker. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing. You know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. I mean, his first practice at Kansas, a senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
Now here's Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 3, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Pass to McLemore to end the cold streak. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid. And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas. Foot injuries costing him the first 2 years part of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steel us for the promised land or positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 5. That one falls. Korkmaz has got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Rivers. Over to the wing. McLemore inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Korkmaz. He has 7. Five on the clock. From deep. Got a piece of it. McLemore, the pass to Harden. Down low. And Tucker kicks to Cephalosha. Harden dishes to McLemore. Harden outside. Back to McLemore. In the corner. Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
Now you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger. Staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Here's Korkmaz. The pass to Simmons. 1:35 left in the third. It's deflected.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Harden the pass to McLemore. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. Rivers finds Cephalosha. From deep, McLemore drains the three-pointer. McLemore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Al Horford is checked in for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Korkmaz, but they recover it. Now here's Richardson. Back to Ennis. To halt the run. Connects from three-point range. Ennis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Westbrook. Over Simmons. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Horford kicks to Simmons. Pass to Richardson. And Capella sends it back. Richardson, good. Westbrook with it. He's got 18. 3 seconds left, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
Take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, gone.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clint Capella is out there with Cephalosha. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's House in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Simmons passes to Horford. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 18. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Simmons. Floats one, and he gets it to go.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here is House. From deep, McLemore. And Simmons with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Horford. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Horford's got his first 2 points.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Westbrook surveying the D. Back to McLemore. Shot clock at 5. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Ennis kicks to Horford. Ennis passes to Harris. Over Westbrook. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Harris.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is House. Westbrook wide open. He fires.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that one's good. House.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Westbrook dishes to House. Back to Westbrook. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Westbrook. Passes it to McLemore. Three-pointer. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's 8 points for Ben McLemore.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here is Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here is House. Outside Westbrook. From deep. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to House. Offline with his three. The 76ers trail by 15. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Westbrook passes to McLemore. Capella with it. Tucker dishes to Westbrook. And stolen by Richardson. In the corner, Simmons with it. Inside. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
You know, he was the third pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships at Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Embiid. Richardson right side. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Joel Embiid. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Rockets leading by 12. Houston moving the ball around. Tucker, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simmons finds Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
James Harden. He's checked in for Ben McLemore. Harden outside. Back to Westbrook. Harden against Richardson. From deep three-point range, Harden can't hit. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done. You know, even after the trade from the Clippers to the Sixers, he continued to produce. I mean, everybody figured that Tobias Harris would have a good season last year heading into free agency, and he didn't disappoint.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And Harris, with his strong play last season, got a big payout because of it.
Yeah, and I think he earned it. And he'll continue to work hard to live up to the contract. But more importantly, I think he wants to be the best he can be, and that'll be his focus. And he'll have to adjust to teams adjusting more to trying to slow him down.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Richardson. Rebounded by Capella.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Harden draws the double. Capella finds Harden. Can they get it? No good that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Harris for 3. The shot will not fall. Houston leading by 6. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Richardson. And there's the pass to Horford. Over Westbrook. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Richardson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contributions, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolade.
Now here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Simmons against Westbrook. The feed to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. Launches a three. No good. Shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Westbrook against Simmons. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 5. Westbrook passes to Harden. He kicks it to Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Capella. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. To the wing on the left. Horford dishes to Simmons. Knocked away. Stolen by Westbrook. Off by Westbrook.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid. .106 left in the 4th quarter. Harden against Richardson. Harden outside. Left side Westbrook. Over Simmons. And Westbrook gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Richardson against Harden, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the game, and so they foul intentionally. Harden draws the double. And Westbrook, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And here's Richardson outside. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive. Some solid defense from Harris. Simmons passes to Embiid. From deep. No good. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. James, you guys look like you got to pace and space the way you want to tonight.
Yeah, they did a good job. Very good job. We tried to push the ball as much as possible. They kept getting offensive rebounds, so we stuck with it 4 quarters and grinded it out.
Yeah, you got control at the end there, and it led to the win. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.